Hello everyone and welcome to Everything Star Wars. I'm your host Rob. How you doing today? Hope all is well. This is the first time you're here. Well, that's great. Why don't you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell right down there, so I can continue to give you everything that is Star Wars. How you doing today? The Resistance. That's right, so if you haven't seen the show, there's spoilers ahead. If you want to see it, then I suggest you might want to stop here. You can still write a comment, say hi if you want to, or you can just give me a like and be nice if you'd like. I'd appreciate it. But let's talk about the first Resistance, which was on October 7th, episodes 1 and 2. Okay, I gave you enough time. So it starts off, in my opinion, I thought it was decent. I wasn't excited to see it. I wasn't like, oh my God, I can't wait to see this. Didn't have that pumped up kind of feel. I had more of just low expectations. Like, it's a kid's show, so I can't expect too much. I'm just gonna try to enjoy what it is, you know. So it starts off pretty decent. You have Kaz, and he's flying an X-Wing with two other Resistance, I should say. I don't know who they are. Anyway, he's on some kind of mission. He has some kind of information. This TIE fighter comes after them. Red TIE fighter, guy in a red suit. I thought it was a Mandalorian. I wasn't too sure. I don't think they specifically said who he was. I have to look into it deeper. And they're fighting. You know, he's trying to get them because they have the information. And Kaz stays behind bravely, tells his squad to get out of here. He gets shot. He can't move. He's left for dead. The guy's gonna shoots 2 missiles at him, and Poe Dameron comes and saves him. And him and Poe work together to stop this guy. They don't kill him, but they stop him, and he gets away. He goes back to the First Order. Now, here's the problem I had with that part. If you have the information, and I don't, I would sacrifice myself for the greater good of the Resistance, not for you with the information to stay behind. So if this guy shoots you down, you're done, and nobody gets the information. That didn't make any sense to me. So if they didn't have the information, they should have protected him and said, get out of here, because you have what's valuable to the Resistance. That didn't make sense. What they tried to show was how brave he is. That they did show. But to me, it's also how stupid he is. He has the information. He's like, listen, you guys gotta hold him off. I gotta get out of here. Protect me and then meet me back at base. That's would have made sense to me. The person with the information is the person who has to get out of there, not the people who don't. You know, but I guess the point across was just trying to see how brave and what a great pilot he was and all that stuff. Anyway, he goes on the rebel ship. Poe gets in contact with Leia Organa. We see a hologram image of her, but she doesn't say anything. So later on, Poe just tells him he's going to go on a mission to the Colossus, which is that oil rig kind of thing. Poe explains to Kaz he's going to spy. There's someone there working for the First Order who's keeping tabs on them, and the information that's the information he got. He found out that someone's there in the First Order. So why does he have to go to Colossus? Just to be a spy and figure out who's working for the First Order, and that's the whole plot. That's really it. Now, what do they do in this Colossus? It's not Resistance or First Order people. They're just, whatever, scavengers, mechanics, pilots. The pilots are called the Aces, and they basically race for money. And that's how I guess most of these people make money. So Kaz goes into a bar. Poe tells him to take a low profile. Poe goes with Yeager. He's a mechanic. He tries to convince him, God, I don't want to do anything, Poe. I don't want to get involved in this stuff. So you don't have to get involved. Just help the guy out. He's spying for me, not you. You don't have to get involved. And Kaz causes a whole ruckus. And Poe's like, oh my God. And he's like, I thought he was going to keep a low profile. Look what he's doing, Anyway, Yeager helps him out. I have this ship called the Fireball. Kaz winds up in a race. And the reason he winds up in a race is because Nico is this innocent guy, alien, and he overhears Kaz saying that he's one of the best pilots. So he tells everybody. He opens his mouth, says it's the best pilot in the galaxy. He said so. He's the best pilot in the galaxy. He's like, oh man, what'd you do? I wasn't meaning it like I'm better than everybody else on this platform. I'm just a good pilot, but I didn't mean it like that. And so Nico was hurt and whatever. He comes to him and says, okay, come on, man, don't take it like that. So he races, he picks his opponent. And it's a good race. The ships are cool. It's a good race. And here's the spoiler. He doesn't win. He almost wins. But he winds up crashing. And he almost kills himself, but somehow he doesn't even have a scratch on his body. And, she was concerned for him, and she's like, oh, you did a great race, and that was awesome. You did a good job. And Igor's like, you didn't listen to me. He's like, no, you were right. I should have listened to you. And he didn't. The moral story is, to me, what you should get out of this, if someone's older is telling you to do something, maybe you should listen to them. Not think you know it all, because you don't. And I could say that's true in life, because I've learned from a lot of people who are older than me. And I made the mistake when I was younger of not listening to them when I should have. So I did get that out of it. And I did get the fact that he's brave. And he's a good pilot. There's other things that happen in the show, but you could see it for yourself. I'm not going to go into every little detail. But this is basically the show. Now, what did I think of this show? Well, again, I wasn't the most excited. I didn't go there with high expectations. I knew it was for kids. The plot doesn't really tell me much besides he's a spy trying to find out who on the platform works for the First Order. Now, I don't know why they're spying. Oh, I forgot one thing, and the guy who's the red TIE fighter pilot, he winds up going back. And that's about it. I mean, that's really about the whole first 2 episodes in a nutshell. The plot doesn't seem too terrific. Like, okay, I'm going to hire you as my spy because you're a good pilot, and you're going to find out who's with the First Order. Like, I don't know who cares too much about that. Like, why does that matter that the First Order pilot, is on a platform that all they do is race? Like, what relevance is that to the First Order to be there? The Colossus, to me, doesn't really do much. It's just people come there, to race, not to fight. There's some fighting amongst themselves, but it's not like I'm the First Order, I'm the Resistance, we're going to kill each other. It's not like that. So I really don't see the big reason that a First Order pilot would be there on the Colossus unless it's just to get intel for something. None of that's really clear. And I don't know why it's a big deal for the Resistance either. I'm not really 100% sure of this. I don't remember them, maybe I'd have to see it again, but I don't really remember them going into detail about it. I like the ships. The X-Wings were cool, the TIE Fighter was cool. Seeing Poe was cool, I like Poe. I don't know, it was okay. I didn't find it horrible, but yet I didn't find it terrific. It's fun to watch, and I'll just take it at that. There's some things that are, kiddish in it. I wouldn't say this is oh my God, this is going to blow me away. This is incredible. I don't like the art with the faces I don't know why it could be more detailed. I don't like the art style. I like the ships, but I don't like all the people. I just don't like the way it looks. But again, that's me. That's me. That's my opinion. Your opinion matters. So don't take mine with oh my God. It's just like I said. It's okay. I didn't find it oh my God, I have to see this. If you miss it, I don't think you're really missing too much. My daughter liked it, of course, because she's a little girl, so of course she's going to like it. And Daddy's watching, so she's going to watch it. But she's a kid, so it intrigued her more than me. It was okay. I didn't hate it. That's just how I feel about Resistance 1 and 2. It was okay. I'll watch the next one. That's it. It's just going to be fun to watch. I'm not going to take it seriously. I'm not going to take it oh my God. I still don't get the plot. I mean, who cares if there's a First Order person on the Colossus? I don't get what the big deal is at this point. I don't get why they have to know, and I don't get why they're there. Maybe we'll find out in time, but right now I don't get it, and I don't see what the big deal is. So whatever. I don't know if that's a really big plot. I'm who cares? I don't know. But we'll see. So basically that's it. I feel it's just meh. It's okay. It's there. Something to watch. That's how I feel. I don't watch much TV, but at least it's something for me to keep me entertained for a half hour or 20 minutes because I'll DVR it. And that's it. That's just how I feel. So don't forget to write in the comments down below. How do you feel about it? Do you hate it? Why? Do you like it? If you do like it, what do you like about it? If you don't like certain things, just how do you feel about it? Give me your review. And we're going to go over Resistance episode number 3 next. Till then, this is Rob that loves for all of us, for everybody that loves Star Wars. Till next time, you guys be great. Thanks for viewing. Hit that like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks a lot. Want to see more Resistance videos? Check them in the description down below. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care. Hope all is well.